Howdy folks, Justin here. Today we're going to hop onto the ladder with the Big Dumb Sorcerer deck. Made a few changes. The deck list is on the left. The addition of Windkeep Spell Sword is the big change. Trying to, I guess, trying to add a little early game to the deck. Took out Firestorm, which I'm not really comfortable with. Took out one Blood Magic Lord, and what's our list in that? I guess we'll see how this works. Oh, and one Desperate Conjuring. It felt a little bit more like Windmore. It was more playable in the early parts of the season where everybody was fooling around with Histgrove and decks were slower. Looks like I've been disconnected from the internet, so right after finding our match, too. So we are going to try to reconnect real quick. The game crashed. We have a little report saying the game crashed. Okay, so let's relaunch real quick and hope that we can pick out better cards for our opening hand than the two 9-drops and a 12-drop I'm sure we've got. Haven't gotten that crash message in a while. Good to know it's not on my end, though. I mean, I am playing on an Etch-a-Sketch plugged into a tin can with string that goes to the local Comcast office. Okay, so this is my starting hand, apparently. We're playing the mirror match. Alright, let's see what happens. Greet our opponent in case they greeted us while we were gone. No play from them, that's good. Firebolt, pretty good. Excuse me, I just gotta turn my ringtone off my phone. And there's their mammoth. We will respond with our mammoth. Let's go back and forth like this for a while, hopefully. And if they lightning bolt that, we can Preserver in the other lane, I suppose. Okay, so this is not the deck I thought it was. Ooh, bad news, my friend. That was a pretty fortunate prophecy on our part. No 3-drop to go along with the mammoth, but that's okay. Alright, what is our opponent doing? Something aggressive. Slaughterfish spawning. Okay. And a firebolt and another firebolt. Okay. Well, that's pretty good for our opponent because that keeps us off of our plan. Although, it looks like we can just remove these both. I think waiting around for Ice Storm is not the greatest plan in the world. Taking 6 could be risky, and if our opponent is as aggressive as they look, Now the question becomes, do we develop Night's Shadow? Cruel Firebloom. Okay. Well, I guess we just Ice Storm, right? I mean, if we play Night's Shadow, we're taking 9, and he has a card in hand. Now, 1 card in hand is not enough to answer Night's Shadow, but we would be breaking 2 runes from our opponent. Ice Storm doesn't really solve anything, though. That's tough. What if I lay down Night's Shadow over here? Let's see what happens with this. If he trades his fish into it, that's pretty good for us, right? Yep. Yep. Tree Minder, awesome. Frost Atronach. Okay. So we will play Preserver of the Root and Telvanni Arcanist over here. He can get some face damage in by trading in both creatures and the trample. I'm sorry, the lightning bolt. Okay. The mammoth, right? Has breakthrough is what I was getting at. Firebolt's perfect draw here. And Haunting Spirit. So we're actually just going to clear the board with Ice Storm. Yeah, I don't like doing this because but we still have Lightning Bolt and Firebolt in hand. So I think this is alright. Suppress is an interesting one, right? I mean, if he just top decks Supreme Atromancer, it's not going to really answer that, and we just got rid of our only answer, but... Okay. Which Atronach did you get? The Storm Atronach. That makes sense somehow. We can kill the Storm Atronach, so... We will silence... Lightning Bolt... Firebolt... Treeminder. Not pretty, but we did remove it. Now we just hope he top decked a Firebolt. Okay. I'll take that too. Um, hmm. Let's get on the board. Now, in case actually he's running Heirloom Greatsword, which this seems like the deck that would be running Heirloom Greatsword, we are going to Firebolt that. Elusive Schemer. So we have 18 on board. Charge and drain. Okay. Hisgrove's not going to help. We don't have lethal. Now we do if we get really, really lucky with the prophecies. To that end, we only have exactly lethal because this represents 4 damage from the Atromancer and then 18. So we can't even clear it like that. So let's start over here. Okay. And you went face with the lightning bolt. Okay. Well, there you have it. I feel like our opponent kind of punted the game by not lightning bolting our Atromancer. I'm sorry for the phone ringing, guys. I just got off work. I'm the only one home. But that was an interesting match. I mean, I'm glad to see another Sorcerer on the ladder, so I suppose there's that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't have a lot of time to play today, so I just wanted to make sure you got a little Elder Scrolls nugget in and talk real quickly. How did Windkeep Spellsword affect the game? It didn't. We didn't see it, so tough to say. We didn't miss our Firestorm, we didn't miss our Blood Magic Lord, and we didn't miss our Desperate Conjuring. So I think, you know, on on balance, no effect on how that game turned out. And yeah, cool. I hope you had a good time watching. I will be recording a new video very soon where I talk about the new card that has been revealed as the season reward for October. And I'm very excited about that. I have lots of ideas on how to brew with that, and we'll talk about all that in our next video. So anyway, hope your day went well, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.